what we'll swerve into is the Chiefs against the Ravens, which will be on the Sunday, the 21st of the 8th at 8 o'clock. So this Sunday coming. First game of the championship weekend. Sky, will keep on you. How do you see this game going between the Ravens and the Chiefs?
Yeah, now I've calmed down from... I defended the Bills so much. That's weird for a Patriots fan. Yeah, but no, I think the Chiefs, obviously, like Johnny said, played villain well. Look at the way they were celebrating after the game. They'll be more than happy to do that again this weekend. I'd still leaning towards the Ravens. I just think Lamar is just showing week in, week out now why he's the MVP. Obviously, Gus Edwards has been solid at running back. We even saw Dalvin Cook appear, didn't we, last week? You know, it's nice to have
Does Dalvin Cook get a ring if they win it?
Yeah, even Zach Ertz is going to get one of the line wins it. Everyone's jumping on the ring train.
Do they not have that thing like they do with like FA Cups where you have to been in the squad for a certain amount of FA Cup games?
Nah, even like injured players get it. Like if they play a couple of games to start the season, then they're out. If you're like still kept around on the roster, everyone gets a ring. But will the Ravens get their ring? Who knows? I feel like I know Adam's all in on them, but you know, Zay Flowers for me, he's the one with the game-changing speed. That's something the Ravens have lacked, which has hindered them in recent postseason years, right? And I think that's going to be difficult for the Chiefs secondary. You can talk up the Chiefs pass rush, but I just feel like that could expose the secondary. And I don't know the news on Mark Andrews, but if he plays, that's a huge lift as well. So I think we will probably all agree that none of us would say any team's going to win this by more than a touchdown. I wouldn't be surprised it went to a last-second field goal again. But at this point in time, I'd side with the Ravens.
Well, I don't know about that.
You're going for a blowout?
I'm going to go over to Adam because he was very much backing Ravens all the way. So what's your defense for that, I suppose? Is it the defense? Is that the defense?
I haven't seen anything to change my mind. I must admit, against the Texans at halftime, I was concerned for them. I thought it could go horribly wrong, and then they came out and completely dominated on the O-line and the D-line. And I think they'll do the same again in that respect of dominating at that point. I don't think they'll win like 34-10. I think it will be quite close between the two. But I feel that the Ravens are the better all-round team at the moment, and I think that sort of X factor that Patrick Mahomes is, the Ravens have got that and all with Lamar Jackson, and I think that's the difference. Whereas I think, you know, as great as Stroud was, not quite up to that level at the moment, but it sort of feels like that's why I think they'll be quite a lot closer, these two teams. I think the Ravens defense has been great. Probably the best of in the whole league. The only one that you could argue with, I think, is the Browns when they were in it. I think you could argue that they were very good, but the Ravens have been great, and Lamar's looked good all season. And he's got weapons. He can run. This is the difference. He's got dual threat now, because not only can he just use his legs, he can throw the ball really well, and that's something that obviously was lacking with the lack of receivers. But now that they're there, it feels like it's going to carry on. And, you know, I said it after we watched them in week 7, was it? They look I thought they looked very good against the Titans over here. And I know it's only the Titans, but you can tell a team that's playing well. And it hasn't, to me, apart from the odd game or two, especially the one against your Steelers, Fred, apart from that, it hasn't really dropped off.